Ever wonder how successful project managers handle conflicts that could derail a project? Hi, I'm Andrew from PMAspirant, and welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into project management certification and learning. If this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future tips and strategies for project management success. Today, we're talking about one of the most challenging aspects of project management, managing conflict. Conflicts are inevitable in any project, and how you handle them can make or break the success of your project. Whether it's conflicts over scarce resources, scheduling personality clashes, or even unclear responsibilities, conflict management is a crucial skill every project manager must master. Before you can resolve conflicts, it's important to understand where they come from. Common sources of conflict in project management include scarce resources. When there's competition for limited resources like budget, personnel, or equipment, tensions can run high. Scheduling priorities. Different stakeholders may have conflicting priorities when it comes to deadlines or project milestones. Personality clashes. In any team, different personalities can sometimes clash, causing friction that needs to be addressed. Unclear roles and responsibilities. When team members aren't clear about their roles, it can lead to confusion and conflict over who should be doing what. Identifying these sources of conflict early is essential. The earlier you recognize a potential conflict, the quicker you can address it before it escalates. So, how do you actually manage these conflicts? According to Project Management Institute, there are 5 primary conflict resolution techniques, each with its own place depending on the situation. 1. Collaborating or problem solving. This is the preferred method for long-term conflict resolution. Here, both parties engage in open discussion to find a win-win solution where everyone feels heard. Collaborating builds trust and strengthens team relationships, making it the most effective approach in most scenarios. 2. Compromising. Sometimes finding a middle ground is necessary. Compromising allows both sides to give up something to reach an agreement. While it's not as ideal as collaborating, it's still a useful tool when time is of the essence or when resources are tight. 3. Smoothing or accommodating. In some cases, emphasizing areas of agreement rather than focusing on the differences can help maintain harmony. This approach doesn't necessarily solve the underlying issue, but it can be useful in situations where maintaining relationships is more important than resolving the conflict immediately. 4. Forcing is when one party pushes their viewpoint at the expense of others. While this method can work in emergencies or situations that require immediate action, it's not ideal for long-term collaboration and can lead to resentment if overused. 5. Withdrawing or avoiding is where you step back from the conflict. This might work in the short term, but it doesn't resolve the issue. In most cases, avoiding conflict just delays the inevitable and can make the problem worse over time. Now, PMI has a clear preference when it comes to conflict resolution. Collaborating or problem solving is considered the most effective technique for project managers. Why? Because it fosters a win-win situation where all parties feel like their concerns have been addressed, which leads to better long-term outcomes. Not only does it resolve the immediate issue, but it also strengthens relationships within the team and promotes a healthy, collaborative working environment. As a project manager, you're in the driver's seat when it comes to conflict resolution. Your role isn't just to mediate conflicts, but to proactively prevent them from escalating. Here's where your emotional intelligence comes into play. Emotional intelligence allows you to recognize and manage both your own emotions and those of others. Being able to stay neutral and objective in a conflict situation is key. Effective project managers don't shy away from conflict, they address it head-on. The key is to approach conflicts early, before they become a bigger issue. The longer a conflict goes unresolved, the more it can worsen, affecting team morale and project outcomes. So, don't wait for things to blow up. Deal with them as soon as you see the signs. It's also important to understand that conflict is a natural part of team development. According to Tuckman's model of team development, conflicts are most likely to occur during the storming phase. This is the phase where team members start working together and differences begin to surface. As a project manager, recognizing that conflict is a normal part of this phase allows you to guide your team through it effectively. By fostering open communication and collaboration, you can help your team move from storming to the more productive stages of norming and performing. Another key element in managing conflict is understanding that one size doesn't fit all. The way you manage conflict should be tailored to the specific context of your project. For example, The dynamics of a small, close-knit team might require a different approach compared to managing a larger team spread across different time zones. Similarly, organizational culture plays a big role in how conflict should be managed. In some companies, a more direct approach like forcing may be acceptable in certain situations, while in others, collaboration and compromise are highly valued. Let's not forget the role of stakeholders in conflict management. Conflicts don't just arise within the project team. Stakeholders can also be a source of conflict. Managing stakeholder expectations from the outset is crucial in preventing conflicts from escalating. As the project manager, it's your responsibility to ensure that stakeholders are on the same page and that their expectations align with what the project can realistically deliver. Regular communication with stakeholders can help you anticipate and address potential conflicts before they escalate. Managing conflict often involves negotiation. As a project manager, being a good negotiator means being able to find solutions that everyone can live with. Strong negotiation skills, combined with empathy and active listening, are essential for reaching mutually acceptable solutions. By showing empathy and really listening to the concerns of others, you can create an environment where compromise and collaboration are possible. So the next time you find yourself in the middle of a project conflict, remember that the key isn't in avoiding conflict, but in managing it effectively. Use the right conflict resolution techniques for the situation, be proactive, and tailor your approach to the specific dynamics of your team and organization. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more project management insights. And for even more in-depth resources on conflict management, check out PMAspirant, where you'll find tons of articles and tools to help you succeed in your project management journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.